Next up, Chiefs and the Bills. Bills minus 2.5. Over under 45.5. The Bills are catching some pretty significant juice here at minus 122. At that point, if you're betting the minus 122, RJ, would you simply just take the money line at minus 148? That doesn't apply to this. I'm just curious your thoughts on that value there.
Yeah, I think I would rather take the money line, knowing how close games, the games between these teams can be. I'm also fine laying the 2.5. I don't love, the minus 122, but I think this line should be north of 3. I think the Bills are definitely better than the Chiefs, and they get 2.5 for home field. So that's why I like that side of it. It all just kind of comes down to how healthy their defense is. And I know a lot of people will be keeping their eye on that injury report to know which side of the game to go here. And I think this line is really expecting a lot of key guys to miss. So if the injury report is better than people think, it's going to shoot up to 3 pretty quickly. So track those practice reports and see how these guys are trending, and if they can get guys like Rasul Douglas back in, and Dodson, I think was limited to start the week, and certain guys like that, they have a better chance of sticking around in this game. My picks for this game, I'm going under in the first quarter, under 7.5 points in the first quarter, minus 112. 7 of the last 9 Buffalo first quarters and 5 of the last 6 Kansas City quarters have stayed under 7.5. And that includes the game where they played each other, several weeks back. And these teams know each other well, and it's going to be a feeling out process. They're not going to come out and light up the scoreboard early, I don't think. So I just don't see a situation where both of these teams are scoring in the first quarter. If they do, it's going to be field goals and a little bit shorter drives. I also like Josh Allen to go over 0.5 interceptions, so to throw an interception at minus 130. I respected our cap, Brinson, at minus 130. Although I did see this at other sites a lot lower. I think I was able to post it at minus 106 from another site. So Kansas City is just 28th in interception rate on defense. And Allen is coming off a game without mental mistakes, and maybe he's playing at his best. I'm not sure if he can have 2 in a row, though, because it just happens every single, most weeks of the season. 14 to 17 regular season games, he threw an interception. And the 3 where he avoided it, they won by 18 plus. And this doesn't profile as a game they're going to win by 3 scores. This profiles as a very close game. So I think that he's going to throw an interception in this game, despite Kansas City not getting a ton of them during the regular season. And and the Bills are going to be able to pull it out, because I think enough of these defensive players are going to play.
Prop, we've got Katie with 2 bets here. She has made the mistake that I made last week, which is are we reward if you hit a parlay, are you getting 3 points? I think you just get the record, right?
Yeah. Well, she's got an interesting parlay. One half of RJ's play. She has Josh Allen to throw an interception and also have an anytime touchdown as well, combined for plus 333 odds.
Well, what's weird is that I've got Josh Allen anytime touchdown as one of mine.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And I've got interception as one of mine. So, and
you have an interception as one of yours. So she's combining the 2. She's
riding with both of you guys. That's the White Brinson special right there.
Here's what White Brinson special. Here's what we're gonna do for this one. We will text Catherine and ask her which one she would prefer.
It might come down to which one of you she likes more between the 2 of you. So,
but I'm saying there's no reason to bet that at plus 333 if you're either going to go 1-0 or 0-1.
She wants all the glory.
And you took a 16 parlay last week. So.
I was told I'd get 20 units on my number there.
You're told by the voice in your head.
Well, that's true. We should revisit it. And I think I went 3-0 in that money line parlay, and it's 1-0. Okay, well then, yeah, Katie's stuck with the parlay. She's gonna hit the parlay. That's fine, because then we both win. She's also got Patrick Mahomes over 28.5 rushing yards. I think that's a pretty good look, because we talk about these teams and this game and what it means. I mean, it's a divisional round, so TBS, Paramount Plus, streaming. Obviously, huge game. I mean, it's a playoff game. Divisional round playoff game. It's massive, but it does feel like not like this is the AFC Championship game because the Ravens are that good, but the numbers. If this game is close, the numbers it's going to do in terms of viewers on Sunday night at 6:30 is outrageous. And in these big spots, we've just seen Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes activate their legs more often. We saw Allen cruise over, and with one rush, his rushing yard total from last week. Did he get the over on the rushing?
I was one rushing attempt shy from 6-0.
Because he didn't. He not take a knee?
He didn't have a knee.
Pittsburgh ran the clock out, I guess. Oh no! Yep. Did they bring the backup in?
No, Pittsburgh ran it out.
Mason
Rudolph ran like for a 10-yard scramble for the last play.
Yeah, otherwise it's like you're like, no. But he cashed that with one long run. So I think both quarterbacks you see run the ball, and in the red zone, James Cook, they trust him. They trust Josh Allen a lot more when you get down to the goal line, and they've shown they are not afraid to run him, especially this late in the season. I've also got Bills -2.5 as my spread bet here. I like the Bills. I've loved the Bills all season. Picked them to win the Super Bowl before the year. I think they get it done, get the monkey off their backs, and beat KC and advance at home. Mahomes on the road, a little different vibe. And as my wild card, was struggling to find something. And this balances out my -136, RJ. Got like a +115 here. Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes, I think it's +110 actually. Over 500 combined passing yards. That seems reasonable, right?
Maybe. I mean, the way the Kansas City pass defense. I mean, I think
maybe
Allen's passing total is what, like 220 something. Like it's
maybe in 2019, Princeton.
I mean, all right. Well, you know what? If you got a better one, I'm all ears. I'll take another prop at -200. That was just what I came up with.